Hello, I'm currently standing in Ohio. This is an AI data center, in fact the largest in the world, owned by Google. Of course, this man-made horror is the suspected birthplace of horror. What's the actual issue with AI? I ask you that as a rhetorical, of course, because the answer's kind of obvious. It's destroying the planet. You see, on the surface, it's not even that bad of an idea, but in execution, the worst possible execution of AI that could have possibly gone down, I'll be completely honest with you, this is an incredible tool that can be used for so many things, but we used it for art, and then we used it for more art, and then more art, and then anything creative, and then all of a sudden it's the worst thing on the planet because we put too much into it. AI should have only ever been used, only ever touched, scraped, tingled, large data analysis, large data scraping, large data use, things that avoid cyber slavery, right? Just let AI do it, okay? Instead, we used it for the worst possible thing we could possibly use it for, and that is no understatement. Humans, one of the main things that we do is express ourselves, create things, make stuff, and then we made something to do it for us. What's the point of that? We've made ourselves redundant in the only thing that we kind of did, which is art. But on top of this, there's also the environment. And as much misinformation as there is about AI data centers, they are bad for the environment. They are bad for ecosystems, towns, cities, forests, anything on Earth, humans or otherwise, is affected by these behemoths. The statistic that you see the most with, water consumption is terrible, is slightly misinformation depending on how you've seen it. You see, it is an issue, definitely. And of course, as capitalism works, the people spending the most amount of money for water get the most amount of water, right? That is what's happening with data centers. Water companies are prioritising the people who pay more over living human beings and houses. And that's why you see this stuff in towns where it's, my water's gone brown because there's a data centre nearby. When it comes to water usage, while it is terrible for it, it's not the worst part of it, right? Which is arguably is not a positive, but there's a lot more to look into than just the water, and if the only thing you hate AI for is water, then you are woefully undereducated. You see, the problem is, like humans, I guess, the information has to come from somewhere, and like humans, there's no other place to get information, knowledge, and inspiration from than human work. Now, us humans, when we make something, yes, that thing is comprised of many other stuff we've seen, right? But AI works much more literally than human creativity and human imagination does. You see, if you give an AI 3 images, let's say an image of a cat, an image of a dog, and an image of a rhinoceros, right? And you say, make another animal. A human, if a human was only ever given those 3 things, they would take details from all of them, they take maybe the horns from the rhinoceros, the paws from the cat, the tail from the dog, and they'd make an animal based off that. Yes, it's taking things from each one, but not in a way that's stealing. Why do you think these billionaires, trillionaires now, would start making tools that create art for them? Right. Think about it in a company business sense. I'll give you the answer. Because unless you have a hired artist that is on standby 24/7 when you're making an app or paying a salary for, chances are you're freelance and you hire people to design the logo, the buttons, the icon, the UI, all of that stuff, all the artistic things that you hire someone to create, and that's pain, right? If you try and do it really clinically and professionally, in it, it's just, mate, you have Google, just Google it, come on, you look like a turnip, right? I'm not gonna say it, like and subscribe, kill me.